Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Gio Gonzalez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look right here. Right-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's had his way with him.
Odubel Herrera heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, center fielder, number 37.
Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
They got right out in front of this pitch and pulled it sharply right through the hole. Now they get something started early with the leadoff man on base to begin the ball game.
Gonzalez comes set. First pitch on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. EK, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale. So I'm expecting this to be the best game of the three.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but shot back up the middle, and that's into center field for another base hit, and trouble's brewing here to start the ball game.
Back-to-back, very hard hit balls to start the ball game, and he whistles this one for a base hit. They're in good shape to make something happen here in the very first inning.
Evan Gattis will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's had just an excellent season so far, and maybe he can go on a little home run binge here and get him into that #1 spot in home runs.
Hit hard up the middle, gloved by Murphy. Espinosa, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, all they have to do is keep doing what they're doing. This team has a very high average, continuing to hit well as a team, and they'll continue to win games.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in here. Currently 6th in the National League in RBIs, but with a good chance to pad that total here.
Well, when you look at him right now, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that's resulting in big things for him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And since we were referring to the NL RBI leaders a moment ago, there they are on your screen. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run on the ball game from third base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities, and he comes through big time right there.
Maikel Franco will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper, still ranging back. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 22 on the year, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, giving up 1 run in the first inning is one thing, but now you add 2 more here on the home run. All of a sudden, You put your guys in a good-sized hole before they've even come to bat.
Freddie Galvis digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate.
Galvis.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. Hard hit toward the hole. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Well, with the at-bats going up, the average has been going down, and he's below 280 now, so he's got to be hoping that this base hit here gets him back on track towards getting that average into the 300s again.
Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Taylor has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up here at Nationals Park. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Vince Velasquez is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, his batting average against is outstanding. It's under 200, so he's really dominated the offense thus far.
Daniel Murphy comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Washington. Second baseman, Daniel Murphy. Fan summer's almost here. Temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for a summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Eric, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
They've already given their starter a 3-0 lead to work with here, so they're in good shape to maybe build on this recent run of good form.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
Yeah, you know, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. He's been atrocious when it matters most, hitting under 200 with runners in scoring position. If he wants to help this team win ball games, he's got to become a better run producer than he's been so far this season.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. 3-2 now.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at how the Phillies will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Hey, guys, Herrera can absolutely fly in the outfield. He's got that good, quick first step, runs tight, efficient routes, and he follows the ball as well as anybody when it's in the air. Should be a great outfielder for a long time to come.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Carlos Perez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the second inning.
Settling in now, Craig Gentry. He reached on a single in his first try. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Definitely a steal situation here. When your leadoff guy gets on with 2 outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
Espinosa's up with it, and he throws it away. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
And you wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 3-0. Ryan Zimmerman will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Jason Worth will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Gentry. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting sixth.
Wilson Ramos is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Danny Espinoza, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Old Glory blow back for the top of the 3rd from the home of the Nats. Hanley Ramirez is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Hanley Ramirez.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Harper over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. You guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Michael Franco will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Gonzalez looks in. Here's the 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Espinoza ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
He might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Hit in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Michael Taylor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Center fielder, Michael Taylor.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here, 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And they fooled him at the changeup in his last at-bat. I got to believe you go after him again with that changeup.
Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gaddis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Cesar Hernandez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Gonzalez gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Vince Velasquez comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Anthony Rendon is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Lifted into center field. Herrera's there. One down.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. In there for strike one.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. No runs, just one hit. One error thus far for the Nationals. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses 2-1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and get that guy something else to think about out there.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Odubel Herrera heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now a flare out toward right center. Harper coming on. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 3, Craig Gentry.
Craig Gentry will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
Gonzalez is ready. First pitch on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Grounded to short. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Now, and it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Evan Gattis now standing in, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. Jason Worth will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he's set down, 1 away.
The catcher, number
There's our
40.
line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Galvis has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. And it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
Danny Espinoza is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Oh, you want to talk about a tough error to hang on a guy. Anytime there's a broken bat, this to me should be a base hit.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Well, these guys haven't had a ton of base runners, so they haven't had a chance to run on this guy through the first half of the game. But he picked a good spot to run there, and he makes it into second safely.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Oliver Perez will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46, Oliver Perez.
Michael Franco will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. High and deep to left center field. Worth going back at the track. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this one a pretty good ride that time. No chance to get a glove on this one as you see it hop over the wall and into the bullpen for a ground rule double.
In now, Freddie Galvis. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
Cesar Hernandez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, this is something their hitting coach preaches every day at the batting cage. Stay inside the ball. Here he lets the ball get deeper into the zone, then stays back and drives it to the right center gap.
Carlos Perez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Espinosa down on the ground. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ben Revere is going to get a chance to swing the bat here, as that's going to be all for Perez in this one.
Ben Revere.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
This is pulled into right, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Now batting,
Daniel
second
Murphy
baseman,
will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And taken in out there for the first out.
Nothing doing there. Boy, what a great pitch with nobody out to get that pop-up. He's definitely not in the clear yet, but if he can keep making pitches like that, he'll have a decent shot of maybe stranding that guy over there at third base.
Anthony Rendon comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Ryan Zimmerman steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa. Ryan Zimmerman is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Jason Worth strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No taken now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Skied into straightaway right. Gentry on the move. And that's the 3rd out. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Sean Kelly is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Junichi Tazawa will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Tap fouled at home plate. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Odubel Herrera ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Harper. 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Evan Gattis strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Danny Espinoza stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Gattis will make the play here, and that's out number 2.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Well, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Hanley Ramirez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Maikel Franco strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing and a line drive, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit, and that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Freddie Galvis is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here it comes, 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Felipe Rivero will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Stephen Drew is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, that's 3 hits for him now after the leadoff guy was retired. Well, now the bases are loaded here as they try to cash in.
Carlos Perez gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order.
Now, definitely trying to pitch for the ground ball right here, and as a hitter, you've just got to look for something up in that zone, something you can drive.
And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
In a spot like this, you got to go after strikes.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. He'll throw home with it, and a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
Jimmy Rocha will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Taylor is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave him loaded, and it's still 3-1. Reggie Wood is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Reggie Wood.
Stephen Drew will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Herrera. He dives, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And the Nationals come out flying. It's a leadoff triple.
Second baseman.
Daniel Murphy will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Anthony Rendon.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Gentry is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals 2. Striding in to start the 9th, Odubel Herrera, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Murphy to his right, he has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Here's Craig Gentry. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A little bouncer. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
This is where having a good changeup can save some wear and tear on your arm. It takes him just 4 pitches to get the first 2 outs here.
Evan Gattis strides in, grounded out his last time through. Chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Leading off the inning, Ryan Zimmerman, and they'll need him to get something going here. Greg Holland is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Ryan Zimmerman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You don't think there's a little adrenaline flowing out there right now?
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gaddis racing back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
And with him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach him. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Wilson Ramos will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Squared that one up just a little late. Two out, nobody on. And this is fouled at the plate. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance.